Hey friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you subscribe already, welcome back. You guys are awesome. I am mr.lamchaneygurung, and in this YouTube channel we always think before we think. First off, congratulations to each and every one of you who bought into Palantir technology shares. Now, since I did a video about a week ago, shares of Palantir technology they shot up from 18% to all the way to 29%, which is an increment of about 38% within a matter of few days. Now currently the whole market is down, and obviously Palantir technology is also down to about $25 mark. However, if you ask me, I like I mentioned in my previous video, I am in for the long term when it comes to Palantir technologies. So I am not gonna sell any of my shares at this price. In fact, I've added more, I've invested more as the share price decrease in Palantir technologies. Okay, so please hit the like button if you think I brought something to this table. Now today is gonna be a completely different strategy. It's gonna be a new day, okay, and this stock where I just invested £2,000 is going to be a complete so-called FOMO move or a gamble. Okay, now a lot of EV mergers are happening left, right, front, back, center, and everywhere. Trust me, a lot of EV companies as well, and the prices, they jump about 80%, 100% overnight, which is a similar pattern I have seen in the past few years in my investing career with let's say for instance cannabis stock. It did happen with cryptos as well. In fact, it also happened with the energy companies, and it was just last year, where they shoot up a lot. The move on the graph is parabolic, and the time frame is very short, and what they do is they tank and they come down below what was its original price. So now I'm not saying that the same thing will happen with all these EV stocks, but I am only doing here is I'm taking a calculated risk, and I will explain it to you according to my experience exactly why I did it. Okay guys, I just bought into this company shares called Gig Capital 3 Inc. at a price of around $12. I did share a screenshot on my Instagram as well. If you haven't already, you can follow me on Instagram as well. It's a lot quicker to post on Instagram whatever I bought. It's at the rate mr.lamchaneygurung, and now there are several other media outlets that are reporting that the company is seeking to raise about $100 million in $100 million in new equity to support a transaction that would create a combined entity which is worth of around $700 million to $1 billion. So basically what is happening is they are in talks with this new EV company called Lightning Emotors, and it is a Colorado based company, this Lightning Emotors, and basically what it does is it adds technology to commercial vehicles like vans, trucks, and buses that will help these vehicles to achieve zero emission, zero carbon emission. Basically that's what it helps it to do, and they could come up with a deal. They could strike a deal at any point, which will be as earlier as this week. And we have seen recently with a lot of EV mergers that have been announced, like Hyliion, Nikola, Switchback. Of course Switchback is a EV charger company, but the price action was similar as well, and a lot of other this EV mergers as well. So this is a quick one. This is a quick gamble for me of £2,000 more than anything else. So where the chances to the upside are much more than of it dropping to below or below its original value. So let's say for instance, the deal is done, and it's announced, the merger date is announced, or some regulation SEC filings or something is done. Let's say it is done within this week or next week, my god, it's gonna be a nice Christmas gift, if it's announced. It could easily do what other specs are doing at the minute, after the merger date is announced. That could be a return of at least or around 100% of my investment within a week or 2 times. So on the flip side, this this deal might be turned off. They might not come up with an agreement. So what could happen is the share price of Gig Capital could they could fall to its original value of $10 or even below. So if we do a quick calculation, the loss would be around 20% of my initial investment. That is, if I pull out from my investment, which I think is a lot less compared to the chances of it getting to an upside of around 100%, 80%. But now at the same time, I want you guys to think about it as well. What does it actually indicate you? What let's say you forget about the deal being done or not done. What do you think Gig Capital as a company has now has an intention in its mind now going further? So let's say if they can't even agree with Lightning Emotors, I'm quite sure they will be looking for another merger with another EV, especially technology companies or EV companies very soon. So I don't think it won't be very long before they start discussion, provided that they do not do a merger with Lightning Emotors, so with another company. So the chances are more that they might come up with discussion with another EV company very soon. So these are basically these are all the reasons that I'm taking a chance with my £2,000 investment, which is a hit that I can easily take. Of course, again, it's very calculated risk, and that I think I am talking about, but at the same time, I'm not a professional financial advisor, and your capital is at your own risk. Having said that, you guys are awesome. Thank you for sticking to the end of this video, and like I always say, always think before we sink, guys. Goodbye, my friends.